Welcome to the island of Madura, an island that is very strong with its Islamic history, with traces of the influence of Singasari and Majapahit. It is currently a place where the island is widely discussed because the people have many tragic and negative stories in it. Now, let's take a trip to Madura Island directly. Bangkalan Regency is precisely one of the first districts that are usually passed before the next district on the island of Madura, or commonly called the Gateway of Madura Island. In the story of the journey to the island of Madura, we will discuss 5 cultures in the city of Bangkalan, such as traditional food, ancestral cultural heritage, natural tourism, and also religious tourism in it, so that we know Madura Island better, not only from its bad side. The first 5 cultures left on the island of Madura, precisely in Bangkalan Regency, are Tanian Lanceng. Tanian Lanceng is one of the form of culture that still exists and still survives today. Tanah Merah village is one of the villages that stores ancestral history, one of which is Tanian Lanceng. The meaning of Tanian Lanceng itself is traditional settlement consisting of a collection of houses from several families that bind it. Tanian Lanceng itself means a house or a long yard. A long yard, the shape of the towering roof, is one of the characteristics of Tanian Lanceng's house. Some of them have prayer rooms that are commonly called langgar. Langgar itself has a higher position and usually does not touch the ground. There are also kitchens, livestock pens, and yards. Usually the position of the kitchen and cage is located next to each other. In the kitchen, there is usually a furnace next to which there is a barrel of water, and it is still traditional. Starting from Tanian Lanceng, the culture found in Bangkalan Regency is a very famous religious tourism in Bangkalan Regency, namely Tomb of Sehona Holil Bangkalan. Sehona Holil Bangkalan is located in Martajasa village, Bangkalan Regency, Madura, East Java. Sehona Holil is a teacher of Indonesian scholars and also the father of Indonesian Islamic boarding schools. His students spread of established Islamic boarding schools in various places. Shifting slightly to the west of the tomb of Sehana Holil, there is a tour that is not far from the tomb, located right on the west side, about 1 kilometer from the religious tourism of the tomb of Sehana Holil, which is the Pesona Mangrove Martajasa. From the name, it is clear that this tour is on the outskirts of Bangkalan, namely the village of Martajasa, which is very suitable for a vacation by looking at the nuances of the sea on the west side of Bangkalan City, and filled with mangrove trees that are crowded with visitors in the afternoon. Before moving on to the next cultures, it will be good for us to try to eat Madura specialties commonly called lopes. Lopes is a typical Madura culinary that used to be the prima donna of snacks in particular. In Bangkalan Regency, the food used to be often sold around by traders round in shape. This food is made of white sticky rice and wrapped in banana leaves and tied with fern rope, served with melted brown sugar and sprinkled with grated coconut. After tasting the typical lopes of Madura food, this time let's continue to walk cultural houses, art houses, and typical batik craftsmen of Bangkalan, namely Tresna Art. This place attracts many people outside Madura because it's a unique place and provides souvenirs from all over Madura, especially written batik by setting patterns, and this is handmade. How else can you enjoy a written batik shopping tour as well as the Madura cultural tour? This place in the middle of Bangkalan City is a hiding place for people who love art. Walking along the path has been treated to a different experience. From the outside building, it looks like this location is rather small. In front of the building, there is a pavilion. Extraordinary service add to the admiration of this place. In every room where there is not a single gap, not to say admiration at this place. The arrangement of artistic batik is neatly arranged in the closet and hang on each wall. It doesn't stop there. The hallway leading to the back of the building turns out to be no less interesting cultural surprise. The arrangement of wooden in the form of a traditional house really describes the remaining Madurese tradition, namely traditional houses. From these 5 Madura cultures, we can already describe that Bangkalan Regency still has many places that are well maintained by most of the Madurese people. That's all from the journey through the culture of Bangkalan this time. Hopefully, this video footage will be useful from friends from outside Madura who are confused about destination in Madura, and also those who see Madura from the dark side only.